Today, in the era of constant change, education isn't about learning facts. It requires a blend of practical experience and training to nurture talent. We at Ansal University promise you the education that is not limited to the textbooks. Here, we offer you an experience and pure joy of practical knowledge.
On behalf of Ansal University, Gurugram, Haryana, I, the Vice Chancellor, Dr. D.N.S. Kumar, welcome you all to this temple of knowledge. With 8 contemporary schools that we have, our focus is towards building higher education which is contemporary, which is applied, and which can build the perspective for global development.
In the heart of India's largest hub of national and Fortune 500 companies, Ansal University, Gurugram offers a wide range of professional courses under 8 schools from architecture and design to engineering, planning and development to law, and from hospitality and management to health sciences. Our academic collaborations with more than 15 international universities give them global exposure of unmatched standards.
We are not only in the middle of all the multinationals, but also in the middle of the most vibrant startup culture in India that gives an opportunity for our students to learn the most amazing advanced skills which are required by the industry.
The legacy of Chiranjeev Charitable Trust in the realm of higher education goes back to 1989. This was a time when, to bridge the gap in Indian architectural education, Mr. Sushil Ansal laid the foundation of Sushant School of Art and Architecture. Under the guidance of Padma Shri M.M. Rana, the late fellow of Frank Lloyd Wright Foundation, the school made its mark in the field of architectural education. The trust expanded to establish the Ansal Institute of Technology in the year 2000. The Sushant School of Design was instituted a decade later in 2010. It was in the year 2012 when Sushant School of Institutions came under the Ansal University. Ansal University has been awarded the National Education Excellence Award for the Best Private University in Northern India 2017, along with CSR Excellence in Education for 2 consecutive years 2017 and 2018. Sushant School of Art and Architecture at Ansal University is the flagship school which has been consistently ranked #1 private architecture school in India. At Ansal University, the course curriculum is designed as per the industry demand, which makes our students industry ready.
We are a 30-year-old school with an enormous network of alumni who are settled all over the world. We offer BArch program and 4 master's programs. These programs are accredited by Council of Architecture. We are also positioning our school internationally, so we work very closely with the University of Westminster and Bartlett.
I feel architecture is what is learned in conversations with our teachers, with the faculty, with other people in the same field.
We recently had the International Planning and Architecture Conclave, where we invited a lot of international and national faces to our college, where we were able to interact with them one-on-one.
India, of course, is famous, is well known for its craft, but beyond craft, what we are now excited about is that there is an amalgamation of craft and technology. We are also part of the bigger university and part of very so close to the Sushant School of Art and Architecture. We tie up with the University Arts College Bournemouth in London. Students go there at the end of their foundation course for 3-4 week summer program. We also have a tie-up with King Mongkut University of Technology in Thailand.
School of Engineering and Technology at Ansal University has a 20-year-old legacy. The main USPs of the schools are experiential learning, hands-on training, in addition to their learning about the basics of engineering. We have collaborations with world-renowned universities, University of West of England, Bristol, UK. We also have industrial collaborations with Lucidius, where we are running our flagship program in BTech in cybersecurity.
Bethel Hotel and Tourism Business School is a premium institution which offers hospitality management education to the students. Our USP for this program is industrial training of the students right from the first year to the fourth year, giving them a lot of industry exposure and experience.
Bethel course is for 4 years as of now in India, and we are the only ones who are offering a specialty course in the 4th year. And here at the campus, we have got about 4 running kitchens, 2 restaurants, the one that's supposed to be the new one that's called as Bethel Epicure, and we always encourage kids to be a part of it. They have been learning about the cocktails, mocktails, they've been learning about master classes from people from Nestle, and that is how the kids here are growing.
The faculty here is amazing. They answer all your doubts and your queries, and they help you along the way. They'll teach you in and out of the industry completely.
From disciplinary to transdisciplinary, from classroom learning to innovation, from theory to practice, from a student to a professional. This is the kind of transition we are aimed at in giving to all our students at School of Law, Ansel University, Gurugram. We are proud to say that we are ranked number 1 promising law school by GHRDC 2019.
School of Health Sciences has many professional degree courses other than the MBBS and nursing. We have collaborations with the industry, not only from India but international collaborations which train these students on the best of techniques which are in the world.
Sushant School of Business at Ansel University is a new age business school which prides itself for its experiential learning and high class teaching pedagogy. Sushant School of Business has some amazing tie-ups, one of which is with the University of Warwick, UK. We have also tied up with
Good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Tanya Verma. I am an Associate Professor and Program Director for BSc Building Projects. I would like to welcome you all to this session where we are introducing the new premium course offered by Ansel University in the field of building projects. It is by the name BSc Building Projects, and it is under the School of Art and Architecture, Sushant University. So I welcome you all. The Sushant University, as you already have known, it is situated right in the heart of Gurgaon and very, very much connected from the rapid metro, from all the city services. And it is a flagship university, started in 2012 as Ansel University, and now it is rechristened as Sushant University. Just a minute. So, as I was telling you about Sushant School of Art and Architecture earlier, and this is a premier institute in Asia. This is the glimpses of the campus. So some of the achievement, because the legacy of the school is so huge, it has a 30-year legacy in the field of architecture. And in this architectural school, we are also starting with a new program starting this semester, that is the building projects. Now, why is Sushant School of Art and Architecture such an important school?
Ma'am, we can't see the screen. Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's fine.
Is it fine? Is it visible?
Maybe
Is the screen visible to all?
No, ma'am.
It's not?
No. Maybe if you present again.
Okay, should I? Is it visible? Is the screen visible?
Yes. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Please go ahead.
Yes? Okay. Okay,
Yes.
so in this technological age, when we are meeting online, some technical glitch, sorry for that. But yes, would have loved to have the students and the prospective parents onto the campus for a round. But yes, with this pandemic, I would like to run you through this new and very exciting career-ready program that is BSc Building Projects. This is under the School of Art and Architecture, which is a premium institution and is under the university, that is Sushant University. So Sushant University, this is our campus. It's a luscious green campus on the Golf Course Road, and it is very well connected by all city services. This is just the glimpse of one side of our campus. We have an expansion. We have the play fields and the other departments on the other side. So Sushant School of Art and Architecture is a premium institute in Asia for its architecture department. In this architecture department, we are also starting from this year the new course that is BSc Building Projects. It's a very unique course and it is one of a kind in India, I will say. And just to mention the legacy and the achievement of this school. So it is the best art and architecture school for the year 2021. It is certified by QS World Ranking as excellence in academic digitization. The 10 best institutions in North India 2020, we got this award. We are also the diamond winner in excellence in architecture and interior design festival of architecture and interior design FOID 2019. So these are many achievements that the school has won, and these are just to name a few. The pedagogy, the kind of energy, the synergy that we have in the department is contagious and it is to be looked up to. This school is starting with a new program that is BSc Building Projects. Now, a few of the other highlights for the school is that we have 50 plus professional architects as full-time faculty. We have a legacy of 1,200 plus alumni members who have an international reach. They are placed all over the world. 80 plus industry experts come and deliver and interact with the student as visiting faculty. More than 90% of the faculty members have an international master's degree. So this is the kind of legacy, this is the kind of brand value. This is why we are Sushant School of Art and Architecture under Sushant University. We also have a placement cell at the university, and it gives a wider reach for our students to apply. Just to name a few, most of our architectural graduates are employed. They have a very good employment and absorption rate in the industry. We have international collaboration with many of the renowned institutions abroad. It is University of Westminster, AA School UK, University of Texas. So these are just a few of the collaborations, and there are many more dialogues, and we are working on future collaborations in terms of student exchange and studio exchange programs with them. We also have a huge national collaboration, and we are working towards expanding this as well with the Indian Institute of Interior Designers, the Urban Governance Body, then we have the India Lost and Found. We did lots of work in collaboration with Gurgaon first and also with GMDA. So these are just to say how actively and the penetration or the brand value of School of Art and Architecture is. So with this kind of a legacy, the School of Art and Architecture is starting with a new program, that is BSc Building Projects. And this is starting from 2021 session. So just a brief overview on the course. So this is a BSc program and it is approved by Haryana government. The course duration is 3 + 1 year. So it is a 3-year BSc course, or you can do a 3 + 1 year BSc honors program. The admission criteria for this course is class 12th pass, and it is open to students from science, commerce, humanities background also. And so the admission process is by way of application and an interview. Because as this course is dealing with the building industry, we need to check, or we need to have the right set of people who are inclined and who are understanding as to what they are getting into, and building industry or the urban ecology or the urban setting has to be their calling. So what is a BSc Building Projects graduate attributes? So if somebody is enrolling for this project or this course, then this building project graduate are qualified to offer services for design, execution, and manage projects from inception to completion. Now, these are somebody who can license, who can provide services, who can be the link between an architect and the urban bodies and the client and manage the entire thing. It is more of a managerial, it is a corporate program, and there is a huge demand for such kind of professionals in the industry. So with the demand and opportunity for professionally qualified construction, facility and workplace managers is at an all-time high. So this degree draws on the range of disciplines from technology, so the domain or the basket or the knowledge bank, or how this course is going to progress. It's going to touch upon technology. It is also going to talk about finance. It is also about risk management, leadership to project management, and operations management to innovation and business development. So it is, I'll say, the best of all worlds, where technology is also a part of your course, the management part is also a part of course, and it gives immense opportunity for the student to track his own trajectory. So this is a 3 + 1 year graduation degree. It is corporate ready, and it is 100% employability rate for this particular course. So the core competency for this course is going to be in the field of technology, management, social skill, and ethics. So because it is a person who is going to provide services for conducting this building industry, or going to service the building industry, that's why the name building project. So the domain knowledge is going to be from technology, so specialize in reading the design, interacting with architects, interacting with consultants, interacting with the service provider, material vendors, laborers, and all those. So there has to be a certain technological set that the student should have. Management is an important part because it is equipped to manage all projects right from inception to the final completion, handover, and further on in operations. And it will be his domain where he has to take care of all the stakeholders in this entire process. So management is also an important part of this course. Social skill set, because working, it is a collaborative course where everybody has to come together for the bigger whole, and that's why social skills are important. And ethics, to hold a value, respected and graduated professional qualification and code of professional conduct, because he's going to be responsible for various stakeholders and the project itself. So the highlight for this course can be listed in few points. So it is the flexibility that the course provides, so that the learner has the ability to choose their learning trajectories. So with the new national education policy by the Indian government being announced, so this has really opened up the Indian education system, which was very linear, I'll say, and now the students have come into the driving seat and where they can choose and curate their own paths of trajectory. So the course provides flexibility to the learner. It is multidisciplinary, as we already have seen. So it is touching upon, it is having cores into the other realms of study, and so that it gives a holistic education across science, social science, art, humanities, and leadership for a multidisciplinary world. Because as we are seeing, as we are observing around us, single domain knowledge is redundant as of now. Everybody has to have a complete holistic view, and the specialization is now again getting into multidisciplinary world. Emphasis on conceptual understanding rather than rote learning and learning for exams, preparing for real life situations. As this is for the hardcore project-based learning is going to happen, so the emphasis is going to be on understanding the concepts and real-world problem and real-world solutions for these study. It is a creativity, it enhances creativity and critical thinking to encourage logical decision making and innovation in the student. It is hardcore driven into ethics and human constitutional values like empathy, respect, fairness. Those are the ingrained values. So what kind of a professional are we making for a future ready career in the industry? So life skills such as communication, cooperation, teamwork, and resilience, which we thought are not core courses to be learned, but there are so many skills, and these have become an important life skills which important at the younger generation or to the student at the right time builds him future ready and makes him competitive into the industry. Extensive use of technology in teaching and learning. This pandemic has also taught us how barriers have been brought down and how things have moved digitally online. And with the newer advent of softwares and technology, it is but smart to be abreast with what is happening new. Lok Vidya, or I'll say the local important crafts and knowledge system that we have around us, or the regional expertise, is also very important for a building industry project person, because he has to deal with the local craftsperson, local masons, vendors, the colloquial, or I'll say the vernacular nomenclature for certain materials or techniques or for crafts has to be known. So it has to deal with your roots as well. Focus on regular formative assessments. So we are definitely going to have a series of assessment process and not just focus on one final exam. So what are the possibilities if somebody goes into this stream? So there are two divergent, I'll say, avenues, which are both very flourishing and promising. So the student can go into becoming an entrepreneur, and the entrepreneur can have his journey by way of real estate consultancy, becoming a turnkey building contractor, or specialized services could be in terms of air conditioning or in lighting fixtures or in specializing in furniture. So these are the various opportunities. So somebody is wanting to start their own venture. This course equips you to take this leap of entrepreneurship as well. The other avenue is corporate ready jobs. So there are various corporate jobs which are available. They can be in terms of being a project manager in any technology consultant or a consulting firms, like there are many consulting firms. Just to name a few, McKinsey is there, PricewaterhouseCoopers, these people. And earlier, people thought that what kind of a domain expert is entering into these fields, but they are very much on the lookout for persons who are specialized in this field of understanding the knowledge of the building industry. There is another field, that is the facility management or the facility managers. This is very fast growing industry where even from residential complexes to hotels to corporate offices to big establishments, even to neighborhoods, these facility managers to run these urban machines, the huge urban machines, or I'll say the buildings that we have created. They require an army of people to manage and function. So facility management is a very, very promising further career. We also have the medical and the hospitality or the retail industry, because medical, the life and support, the entire, it hinges on the services the hospital provides it. So they have their own in-house technical support team which manages and runs these health machines, I'll say, the medical or the hospitals, the huge hospitals that we have. Similarly, the hospitality industry, all the big hotel chains in terms of maintaining the hygiene, the kind of services, the lighting, air conditioning, the renovation, the entire upkeep of these hospitality establishments. They also have their own building experts, or I'll say building professionals. Similarly goes for retail. Then we also have these avenues in terms of real estate licensing and real estate players, where now with the globalization and many brands and firms setting up base in India, so they require certain support and help in terms of professionals who can secure the paperwork, do the licensing for them, help set up the offices here in India. So this licensing work and real estate is also a very, very promising career ahead. So as we already mentioned, that this course is a very future ready and a corporate ready course, where employability is not to be hunted for. The students are going to be the ones sought after once this course is completed. So there are various opportunities now, as I told you earlier also. So this course is, the driving seat is taken up by the student, and he can curate his own course. He can build his own basket of subjects that the student wants to learn. At the end, the student is going to be the manager, and he's going to manage people on the site. The entire workforce is going to be looked up to. So there are various employability opportunities by way of, if he chooses to take up technical management and operation courses. So these are the various avenues. It can be in terms of electrical and energy. It can be in fire safety, HVAC, heating, ventilation, air conditioning. Surveillance is also a very, very important aspect, and surveillance and securities, then water supply, sanitation, parking management and facility management is also a very big. So these are individual streams that if a student is more interested into software and technical know-how, then the technological aspect can be taken up. We have the operation side as well. So student can curate or extend his study into the security services, housekeeping, waste management, facade cleaning. So these are again specialized people that he needs to train and manage and see how these operations are being done. Then we have the support facilities like quality assurance, tender and contracting, licensing, vendor management. So there are various avenues that the student can take within the course itself. So just to give you an idea how this course is spanned out, so it is hardcore on skills and it leads to a leadership position. So basically the person after graduating is going to be a leader. He will be equipped or she will be equipped in handling people, material, resource, policy and all of that. So it is a course which takes a graduate and slowly all the attributes to make him into a leader and command a position. That is what the intent of this course is. It focuses on knowledge, skill, assimilation, and then creation. So I'll say the 3+1 year is broken up into these 4 subcategories. The first year is heavy on knowledge. Second year, it's more on skills. Third year is bringing all that into togetherness and creating your own final product, or I'll say the project. And the final one is in creation. So what do you think, this BSc course, it's going to be 3+1 year, and this is not enough. Many a times students want to add on certain more certifications, or the student can go in for this course is recognized, so the student can go into taking or pursuing MBAs, or somebody is interested in design can pursue masters in design. If a student is wanting to take up sustainability and green rating systems, so the certification for GRIHA, IGBC, LEED are open to him. For the certification aspect, it is going to be valuation, real estate development, surveying, facility management. So all these are professional certificate courses which a student can take depending upon his calling post the course, and add a feather to his cap. Now there are lots of employers who are already within this building industry, or I'll say the future employers for these students. It can be JLL. JLL is an American company. It's multinational. It has presence all over the world. They are one of the biggest employers for these graduates. Nimbus Harbour, Enviro, which is, I'll say, local for Gurgaon. But yes, they have their own facility management infrastructure team. These are just few of the places where these students can be employed, and a similar background students have been employed, or I'll say professionals where these people are getting employed. So this scope is huge, this immense, and but so what is happening is this say there was nobody with this course who has specialized into serving this industry. So what background of people are already pursuing these courses? So either they are engineers, or these are masters graduates, or normal BSc graduates in physics, math, science, or even BCom graduates who are learning on the job, because their main domain knowledge was either engineering, because engineering has saturated to such an extent that there are no hardcore engineering jobs available. So these people from these engineering background or from the BSc background, they are getting employed into this building industry, and with, I'll say, zero domain knowledge of the building industry, and they are learning on the job. So these are just the fee structures and the courses for these courses. But again, you'll see after 4 years, a person is reaching to this course. A master's person who has already done a bachelor's and a master's is also doing this kind of a course. A 3-year graduate is also doing this course. So this is a huge void where the industry is wanting us to develop. And at Sushant University, we have developed this program in collaboration with your future employers. So this is just how this entire structure is going to be. It is going to be, like I said, heavy on technology, management, social skills, and the elective. The elective is a very important track where the student curates his own basket and chooses, either it can be by way of doing a minors or a major. The uniqueness of this program is that it is industry ready, and it starts right from semester 1. There are various programs abroad by the name of, they go by co-op programs. So here the internship is built into the semester. So every semester, 4 weeks, the student is having an immersive on the industry internship. So this makes him aware of what is in store for him after he completes the course, and he can choose his own calling as to which industry he wants to target once this graduation is completed. So this course is on campus, like every semester. It is going to be 12 weeks of on-campus theory, or I'll say learning, plus 4 weeks of internship within the semester, which the university is going to facilitate the student in securing. It is also the industry, or I'll say the industry internship is a credited and a taught course at the industry end. So in a duration of 3 years, it is going to be an industry internship of 24 weeks. And the student is open to do internship in the summer program, summer vacations. So it is 20 weeks within the first year and in the second year. So once the student is graduating after his third year or at the fourth year level, the student already has 44 weeks of certification for industry exposure. So this kind of value addition, this kind of industry exposure for a graduate is the plus point. And always the employer looks for somebody who is already an industry ready expert in this field. This BSc Building Projects as this semester, or the curated elective program or the track is taking you. So at the 6th semester level, the student can either major in building information system, or a major in emerging technologies, or so along with your BSc Building Projects, the student will have a major in project management or a major in facility, human resource, or real estate. So this is an additional plus with this course that you are having. There are lots of elective opportunities, so how to curate and how these subject progressions will happen. Also, Sushant University has a collaboration with Harvard Business School, and we are offering their programs to students. So within this program, a student can choose the Harvard Business School programs also, and it value adds to his learning. So we have world-class faculty, infrastructure, the syllabus has core, and the internship is inbuilt. The infrastructure is world-class at the university. I welcome you all to visit the campus and have a look at the infrastructure and the services that we provide. Once we are a little normal, I'll say right now the COVID situation is quite intense. So once we'll definitely like to welcome you all on campus. So we have studios and lecture halls, construction yard, labs, libraries, computers and software. So all these are available. Sushant School, Sushant University, I'll say was the first one to adapt to digital learning. So the day lockdown was announced or so, the university switched gears and we were ready to go online. Not even a single day was lost. So we have been very effective in teaching the online courses. And just some glimpses of the BR program being run online. So the juries happened online, the lecture delivery happened online, and it was seamless. There was no glitch or something that we thought we could not do in this online mode. Even models were made faculty, and this gives the flexibility that we could have jurors from all over the world interact with our students. So this is the admission team. If you want to get in touch, you can get in touch with Dipti or Ms. Surbhi, and I'll share these details later as well. Life at SSA, so this is all academics and career, but the best years of yours are at the university or at the college life. So this is a very vibrant campus that we have. If you see the artwork on these walls, these are all done by students during the festivals. And it's a very happening societies also we have at the university. We have the drama, music, eco-society, drama, publication, photography. So all these societies which are student-led and student-driven, lots of accolades and competitions the student have won. So you can be a part of it. So depending, we have a huge sport complex facilities for cricket, basketball, football, volleyball, tennis, an active gym. So all these are within the heart of the campus. It is right here in Gurgaon, Sector 55. And thank you. So that ends my presentation here. And I would like to take up any questions. So I think if someone has any questions, so we'll definitely like to take up.
Thank you, ma'am. So, if there are any queries, you can, write them in the chat. We'd be happy to take up any questions that we receive. You can also get back to us through our admission team. Their contact details were, shared by Tanaya ma'am. If not, you can also reach through us via our website. Also, if you could all kindly share with us your contact details so that we can also get back to you with the fee and other scholarship details. And so we'd be happy to take up any questions.
Yeah, if you have any queries, you can reach out to me, you can reach out to the admission team, or you're most welcome to be on campus. And right now, if you have anything bothering you or anything clarification that you want, you can write in the Q&A or in the chat box. So I think...
yeah. So, ma'am, since we don't have any query as of now, thank you all for attending the event. Thank you, Tanaya ma'am, for all the for sharing all such a detailed presentation with us. So I think we can close the event for today.
Okay. Thank you all.
All
Stay
right.
safe.
Thank you.